bot XRG, bot RIP, bot Splat, bot SHD. Sup. Hello Relentless. Be there soon.
Is there sound now? I think I had my mic on mute. Let me know if my sound's up now. I just got a message saying that there was no sound. We good now?
Yes, hello.
Alright. Yeah, apparently I was talking this whole entire time. Thanks, L, for texting me and letting me know, but you could have said it in chat. Yeah, my bad. Mike was on mute. Apologies, apologies. But yeah, essentially what I was saying is I got a detailed video I've yet to edit and I need to upload it. But basically, it's preparing for the update. And I know there's a lot of talk from others out there saying that other content creators that are still making builds, we're out of our minds. Well, first of all, just saying that you're out of your mind because why is preparation bad for anything, right? one that is always prepared and ready, you're not as frantic and have to, scurry and to hurry up and try to get this and that for the upcoming changes. If you stay along with the state of the game and what news comes out as far as the update and stay current with the PTS on the changes they make in it, it's kind of simple to kind of put those things together and plan accordingly. Who wants to wait till it's everything's finalized and then scurry to try to get stuff when prepare for the meantime? That's why, like, the last several of my builds took in account of the changes to the PTS and planned accordingly. So that way, the builds that are viable when I put them out will still be viable after the update. I mean, if you can't comprehend that, I just don't know. Maybe I guess that's just bot logic on their part, right? Oh God, I used the B word. Oh no. But yeah, I think Easy TV kind of put out a video about it, and Cray and just Amy, and they pretty much touched on it too. I mean, just saying stuff like that, trying to throw shade on content creators for making builds just because you don't have the mentality to be creative and make them on your own. That's just feeding negativity. And who wants to be a part of that? Like, really? I sure don't. Well, positive vibes, man. This world's got enough of negative ones already. We don't need to keep feeding it, right? I got way too much stuff. But a little hint, any blue Legos, especially chest piece that have double blue Legos, or backpacks, chest pieces with vital, even though if their attributes or stats are trash, hold on to them. The video that I got yet to edit will explain that more in depth. But yeah, that's a little hint. Alright, that's 19 spaces.
Emoji thumbs up.
And it's funny, I have 43 clan members, and not a single one is on. That's crazy. But, I understand it is midweek. People actually have lives. That sort of thing. So, no real biggie, right? I got so many Murakami knee pads. I can just get rid of that one. And that one. But basically, that's what I'm looking for is any decent vests, even though if maybe not be the talents that I want, but as far as the attribute rolls on them, if they're like really high, such as along the lines of this one, like over 10,000 health and armor on it, things of like that, different configurations. As far as when it comes to backpack, I only have I think 2 with vital on it. One's a Providence and a 511, so I need more of a variety in more or less the Gilligard and Petrov, things of that nature. So yeah. So let's get out there and probably go get, I don't know, hacked up in half. But basically this is my typical little route that I always do when I log on. I guess it more or less just depends on what time. Because like the crates
Sup Relentless, keep up the good content.
Oh, appreciate it, Ricardo. Welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, I just actually have gotten off work an hour and a half ago. So in case you don't know, I actually do have kind of like not really a 9-to-5 job, but I have a younger brother that has a flooring business that was handed down to him after my dad had passed. So I kind of help him out. A lot of grueling work, doing a whole house with Berber carpet and take-up and furniture. Yeah, it's a real pain in the butt. But we all got to do what we got to do, though, right? But I do appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in, for the love and support. Very much appreciated. And for looking over my tendencies to call people bots. Because I didn't know if that was like such a dire term. I mean, it's not like, someone being completely, completely toxic and negative, right? It's just some people just get off in their feelings. I guess using my name for views kind of backfired on them because nobody really cares. Yeah, so I mean, did y'all watch the state of the game by any chance? Oh, where are you running?
Yes, I did.
So what do you think about them as far as not coming out with the 515 gear no more? They're just sticking with the 500 max. Your thoughts?
Yay, but what up with PvP? So you heard no 515.
Yep.
Hello, Chris.
What's up, Renato? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they it's not saying they
How
won't
you
be
doing,
any
bro?
gear score,
What's up?
you know, on down the line increase. It's just saying for right now, because if you think about it logically, right?
I personally think they can't make up their mind. They keep flip-flopping everything. It's getting old.
Yeah, well, the flip-flopping is kind of due to trying to listen to the community too much and what more or less the community wants instead of just going with their gut. They're letting people's feelings and the mob, so to speak, the mob mentality kind of rule and reign over decisions made about the game. I mean, we have, you know, PvP people that are trying to make, you know, decisions and comments on PvE stuff, and then you got PvEers that don't PvP, you know, wanting to change the things in
I
PvP.
agree.
And they just need to do
It's
what,
hard to
what they want
catch
to
you
do.
smile. Well, we will see what they gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, I remain optimistic no matter what. Because, I mean, if you have ever played from day one, Division 1, then you know the 3 years that we had to go through, right? So for those that can't stick it out for, you know, a month and a half of a brand new
Yes, just
game,
like in Division 1.
but Division 1 had 3 years to
Keep the gear score the same, but later on then they
balance
could change the gear
issues
score.
and things like
Yeah,
that.
hate-love relationship. I play both.
And people still, okay, for instance, let's give one prime example, right? All right, the naysayers originally, like at, you know, the end of toward the end
Should
of
be
Division
set
1,
up like last game, just with tweaks.
they were more or less
XRG.
complaining about,
Remember
you know, the
1-3.
game not being balanced, and they were so ready for Division 2 that they need to hurry up and, you know, be here because they're just tired of all the imbalances and the chicken dancing and this and that. And then the game actually comes out, and now because it's not, you know, perfectly the way they want it, now they reverted back to, oh, this game's trash, I'm going back to Division 1 mentality. It's like anything that fits their negative mentality and their narrative, that's what they want to go for. And then along the way, they want to throw shade at other content creators for doing them, trying to actually, you know, be a benefit to a community by stimulating, you know, different train of thought as far as when it comes to different builds, and pretty much showing that you don't have to play the meta in order to be good or great at the game. You know, you can still go out there in PvP and show that you're a beast, and you don't have to play the meta. You know, right? So why can't we just all just be positive and work together instead of against each other and actually come to a conclusion, so that way everybody's happy. Everybody gets a little bit of what they want. But no, everybody wants it all their way or no way, and that's not the way it should be.
Make sure to ground and pound that like and subscribe button. Bot SHD, bot splat, bot rip, bot XRG. Chris, I would remove Pred and Nomad from Division 1 and put Dark Zone on 2.0, ... so there would be amazing balance.
Well, see, I mean, that's the thing. The devs themselves said that was the reason why they went ahead in development for Division 2, is because no matter what they did, or how they tweaked this
Why
and that.
can't we be friends, bro?
They did it for
LOL.
3 years, but yet they could never get it completely balanced. So they more or less gave up on it in hopes of going ahead starting over with a brand new game because they couldn't balance Division One completely themselves. It still has its problems. Any OG that played and suffered through those 3 years of Division One, their whole roller coaster, but yet loved the game so much and stuck with it and still played it, understood that, right? But for those same players saying that they can't go a month and a half of the game's original launch and they want to go back to Division One, but yet they were just complaining about Division One and wanted Division Two out, it absolutely makes no sense. The devs themselves said that Division One is unbalanced, so I don't see how people can now say Division One is balanced when the creators themselves said they couldn't, balance it out. Yeah, it's about more balanced now, 3 years later. But comparing Division One, Division Two is like comparing apples to oranges, in my opinion. I mean, they wanted to evolve the game beyond what Division One was, and I knew just like any game these days and age. Yes, it's about money. They could have planned ahead. They should have done this. They should have done that, and I agree with all that. I mean, it seems like things were rushed. But the people that are actually sporting the bill for all that, they could have put more
But they
pressure
didn't
on
learn
them.
anything. They constantly tried to change things to make everyone happy. No one is ever going to be completely happy, so
Yep, that's true. You can't please.
most people like the gear sets of Div 1.
Yeah, you can't please everyone, and they're trying to get that middle ground, and it's everybody. Well, not everybody, but there's going to be people out there. They're just impossible to please. Some people have that mentality. But knowing if they sat down with the developers right now and the developers made every tweak according to what the person wanted, I think there are still some people out there that still would be unhappy, even though they got everything that they wanted. Because sometimes what we want and what we think is best is not always what's best. But the attacking devs and calling them out on social
I
media.
like both gear sets. That's out right now, no complaints. Change gear score to 515 is again farming. I can spend like few hours on my day off and I just made all builds. I agree, Chris.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. That was the reasoning why they decided not to go ahead with the 515 gear. Because, all right, after PTS Week 3 and all that, let's say
Not trying
that
to be rude,
if
but
they
remember when 1.8 came out and Terry told everybody that the changes in PvP maybe he was giving everyone ready for.
Yeah, I mean, but that could like be several different ways, and they change their mind, like they change underwear depending on what day of the week it is, I guess. But if they went ahead and came out with the 515 gear, and everybody's pushing for the raid to hurry up and come out, then everybody's going to be at 500 gear score for a raid when there are actually 515 gear out there to be got. So people would want to be at their very best going into the raid, not trying to min-max yet another build than the one they already have in order to get up a little bit further to a 515 to its max potential. So instead of forcing people to have to min-max yet another build, those like, you know what, we'll just hold off getting the 515 gear out there. Pretty much everybody already has, level 500 gear min-maxed, ready, set, go for the raid. So we're not going to throw that monkey wrench in there and make them feel all dreadful and having to farm for 515 gear before they feel that they can actually go in the raid.
Relentless, don't let nobody get to you and you just giving us the good contents.
They can't get to me. That's one thing I learned a long time ago. No one can actually hurt your feelings, make you mad, or get to you unless you let them. You control. People can say what they want. They can call you names. They can be mean and hateful and negative towards you, but it can only affect you if you let it. And I just refuse to let negativity affect me. I feel the frustration of the community because
I like that.
I myself get frustrated too, but yet it doesn't give me a reason to go out there and start hate on somebody and be completely disrespectful because of my frustration. frustration and by attacking someone is not going to create any kind of dialogue, or it's going to cause the person to be in defense mode, and they're going to put up their walls, and there'll be no communication to them. I mean, if you've ever had a girlfriend married, all right, and you say something just straight blunt forward that's a little, on the negative side, and let's say you're attacking that person, then immediately they're going to throw up their walls and defenses, and she's going to storm off, and she ain't going to talk to you. I mean, that's real toward anybody. Nobody wants to talk to someone that's attacking them. And I don't consider calling somebody a bot attacking them. I'm human myself. I get frustrated, and I don't like it when, somebody talks down to me and makes me feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, when it's like the other way around. So yeah, I mean, everybody's human. They have their flaws. We have our weaknesses, and sometimes if we had a hard day at work, we not exactly thinking too straight because we are tired. I mean, that's human nature, but it's not about the slipping up here and there. It's consistency. If you're consistently negative toward a certain thing, then that's just who you are and how you're built. You're built to feed negativity, and some people just enjoy watching other content creators that are completely negative. They get they think good content is just being negative about everything. That's just a lonely life for me. That would make somebody older before their time, right? Just constantly just look at everything as a negative thing.
Well, I have my way. It's treat people how you would like to be treated in 9-5 going back nice.
That's true. That's true. I like the one, love thy neighbor as thyself. But everybody's different. Everybody has different belief systems and morals, and it's like the old saying: you can lead a blonde to water, but you can't make her think. It's kind of like one of those kind of things, right? You just gotta be you and be the best you, and
LOL.
try to better yourself each and every day to be the best you can be, and that's all that one could ever ask for.
Haha.
If you consistently try to better yourself each and every day, that's all you have to do.
Foul. Oh.
L's like, oh. You still had to tell me how your finger is, L, or AEW. You let me know you about cut your finger off at work. I mean, was that a bologna slicer incident, or when you were, manscaping and trying to rush to get tissue off, did your thumb slip in the metal toilet paper container thing that's on the side of the wall, and it split your thumb open, or what, buddy? You got me a little concerned. But yeah, what I'm using now is kind of like an updated version of that shredder build that I did put out. This one is...
In this day and age, it's become a trend. It's a very unfortunate, but it's true.
Yep. Really? See, his shotgun can hit me through bushes, but bushes block my bullets.
Okay, Chris, I'm off. Need to sleep. Good night, chat.
Alright, thanks for tuning in, Renato. Appreciate it, bro. Sleep well. Get you some rest. I got enough of those. Oh, that's +5 optimal. But yeah, any questions or anything I want to know, feel free to ask. I mean, if you watch any of my videos, you know I can talk and ramble on and talk. So, by all means.
Mofo, bot splat.
I mean, there's so much I do want to discuss and let y'all know as far as if you can kind of read between the lines of, you know, the changes, the current PTS, and kind of what they stated on the state of the game. It can put all that together. You kind of know what's coming. And I explain all this in my video, but I want to tell y'all like now. I don't want to wait, but then it would kind of like waste me even doing that whole video.
What up?
Name here, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon where I'm at. Damage to leads. 25 total. It could be useful, maybe. It's not completely horrible. But I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and tell you, and then I'll still put out the video because I can explain it better with that.
When the vid dropping?
I actually did script it later tonight. Gotta edit it and then just throw it up. But basically, let me ask you a question. Alright, y'all seen that the armor... Ooh, 35% damage to elites? Yeah. The armor and health are going up. Right, so basically everything is going to double. So, for instance, if you have...
long day at work. About to grind some.
Well, that's a lower piece. Alright, take for instance, this is kind of like an upper mid-range of the health rolls on Arnaldi. Alright, if they're going to double that, then Gisemian, or Gisamian, however you want to pronounce it. I know I butchered that, and I can't really pronounce certain words, but at least I can spell, though, right? I can't spell, really, but... So that's basically, there's like pieces with 40,000 health on them. So even more so, there's basically going to be two kind of builds instead of, you know, stacking complete and utterly nothing but raw weapon damage. Or like, you know, the vector thing as far as going for like crit and stacking lots of health. There are current builds on the PTS right now with over 300k health and 200k armor. Now, we all know like Unstoppable Force, Unbreakable, Bloodsucker, talents of that nature are dependent on how much armor you stack, right? And then things like, you know, Strained, Clutch, things like that, dependent on your health.
Will our current gear have the stats buffed, or do we have to grind everything again?
No, they're supposed to already come, like after the patch, everything should scale up to the new scaling. But it's like, if you know everybody's going to be stacking health or stacking armor, what type of weapon in the game directly affects health? I'll wait, see if somebody can guess it. It's easy. You can do it. What weapon affects health? And of course, all weapons affects health because health, you know, damage. But no, what's baked in to a certain
AR.
Exactly.
AR.
They do
AR.
damage to health. So for those that are stacking completely absurd amounts of health but are low in armor because their talents are based on health, then you're going to want to use a weapon that does damage to health, right? And then the AR is getting a buff, right? Okay, well, what other things that you can do with that AR that can affect both on the same build? And I put it out a month ago when True Patriot first came out, the Chupacabra. Because two-piece True Patriot does 10% damage to armor. And if you use ARs, then you're pretty much getting the best of both worlds. You're doing damage to health, like P416, 29%. And then you can stack damage to armor, because not only do those pieces give you 10%, but there are mods that give you an additional 2%, and you can stack those to get the damage to armor. So no matter if they're stacking all health, or they're stacking all armor, or they got balanced of a mixture of both, then the best of both worlds, with the buff coming to ARs, and then the buff coming to the health and the armor, then that is, in my opinion, going to be one of the best weapons to use after the update, is because of the damage to health, and then putting that with a two-piece True Patriot, Or if you don't have the two-piece True Patriot, then stack the damage to armor mods as possible, and there you go. That's my that's how I look at it. Because everybody's going to try to be a
Does
tank.
Petrov chest roll with active talents?
Yes, they do. And a lot of, I mean, I like Unstoppable Force, especially for PvE. And then if you're like solo or duo in the Dark Zone, that Unstoppable Force after that first kill can really come in clutch. I mean, that 4v1s that I've been in, it really came in clutch. But along the survivability, and if you're like such as in a group, then I think that Unbreakable and Bloodsucker is going to become even more viable because of all the armor that you can get after the patch.
Never seen one in 5 days total playtime.
Let's see. I don't know if I had several, but I found using the Ghillie Guard, I can get, you know, the armor and the health and of course weapon damage with all the additional mod slots, getting 2 more defensive and a utility. Even though I'm losing that one talent, such as like if I want to use Defenders A and B, that gets 2 talents. But you know the rolls on them
Make
as
sure
far
to
as the
ground
health.
and pound that like and subscribe
You
button.
want to get, you know, the pieces,
Bot
the
splat,
chest pieces
bot
that have
XRG,
the
bot
2
rip,
blue
bot
Legos.
SHD.
So as much as you can get a hold of and hoard, you want to hoard the chest pieces with 2 blue Legos as much as possible, because that's, you're getting health and armor. And then every piece that you can get a hold of that has vital on it, then you want to go with vital. So it's like, for instance, I've been holding on like this 511 backpack. It actually had vital and harden on it already, so I possibly can incorporate that. But if you want to run LMGs, then you don't necessarily have to have a chest piece. You can use a backpack, or you can even find a Petrov holster. So this game is meant to be like a give and take kind of thing, right? You know, you have to give a little in order to reap in
Are
other
going
areas.
to be king.
What, LMGs? Yeah, LMGs
AR.
ARs are definitely going to be more viable. So if you can get your hands on that magazine with the what is it, 15, 20 round? That I've yet, I mean, I've heard about it, but I haven't actually seen one, and I've been grinding the level 3 control points. But yeah, having that additional ammo. So instead of running like Allegro on like maybe the FAMAS or the CTAR, you can go with capacity, so that way you get the extra ammo, and then have the plus 10 rounds also.
It is only in weekly projects.
Yeah, and there it's not dropping for me at all, because like this week it gives you bounties.
But I've yet to see it.
Yeah, I missed that thing with that box, that True Sons box that was right there too. Hello, buddy. And I completely potato. Stop hiding. Okay, I'm playing Ring Around the Rosies with this dude.
P416 with Optimist Allegro. Any gut?
I don't know. I have yet to actually get one that has Optimist
Godly.
and Allegro on. But I mean, I have others with Optimist on it, and yeah, definitely. Optimist, and I would say Ranger. Preservation can be good depending on the build, because of the 5% armor you get for every kill. So if you accompany that with Safeguard, then that boosts it up to
Change Optimist with
9%.
Ranger.
Yeah, the ones that I actually have, I don't have. I found I had like a level 447 P416 that was God rolled. Oh, I do have one with Optimist and a regular.
Optimist for PvP?
I'm dumb. Yes, definitely, because you get for every 10% ammo, so basically 40 round magazine, every 4 bullets you're gaining plus 3% weapon damage. And then Ranger is every 5 meters you are from the target grants 2% weapon damage. And reason that Ranger comes in handy for if you know the people that the other agents in the dark zone that or conflict that you're
I
going
am
against are
liking
running
my 249
SMGs,
with unhinged and optimized.
then it's like you want to be a little bit mid-range when you know they're using SMGs, which is definitely a close quarters.
Optimist work with magazine passive,
So
not a
from
Ligro.
mid-range and for them pressing or pushing on you, you want to fire at them. Ranger would be better to an extent because you're getting additional damage
Unhinged is
every 5
deadly.
meters. But then on the flip side of it, you can get the same thing out of Optimist, except for it gets stronger as you get to the end of your magazine, versus the only way this is going to get any weaker, Ranger, is the closer they get. So usually if I'm running an AR build, then I'm running dual ARs. See, I have one with preservation. That's for like a complete nothing but. If I'm going with like my Bloodsucker build, and then stacking on top of that, or even if I'm going Unbreakable along with that and Safeguard.
Ranger lets you use more reds.
Yeah, definitely. Because it only requires 4
With
or
Ranger
less
you
utility.
can go full DPS all reds. I'm doing that in my DPS insane.
Yeah, because you gotta be 4 or less, so
no
that way
limit
you're not
on
going
reds,
with
but
skills.
4 or less yellows.
Yeah, yellow Legos. Remember, they're Legos. And Optimus is 5 or less. But see, the good thing about Optimus, even though 5 or less, you can go a little bit.
How are people getting LMG that do 2K damage? What up, Chris?
Easily.
Emoji waving hand.
What's up, Zon? I've actually got a build on my channel where my LMG build is 38.5k. And that's using compensated.
Mine's at 32k.
Compensated.
Mine does 38k.
And then on top of that, on the ropes. Spotter's getting a buff to where it's 20%, so that comes in handy. So that's going to be a 20% buff of damage for when you pulse targets.
LMG with generic mods.
And then when your pulse goes on cooldown, no, I don't have any generic mods in my build, and it's 38.5k. Well, not this one, the one I actually did the build video on. It's on the channel. And then once your pulse goes on cooldown, then you use Chem Launcher or high, booster, so that way your second skill goes on cooldown.
I do, but splat.
Then you get on the ropes. So you constantly have a 20 to 25% damage buff, no matter if you're pulse
WTF, I am WT5. Best one I have found is 22k. I can't remember your exact AR build with the 2 Patriot pieces, but...
The Chupacabra. That is the AR 2-piece Patriot build. And then that is the other one. As you can see on that loadout on the screen, that's basically it. Running the double ARs. 2-piece Patriot, 265 armor, 50k, 56k health. But like I said, I mean, that's just what I normally play with if I want to go with ARs.
Got my highest score with that build.
Yeah, people told me
I have 3 AR DMG on my build running sharpshooter.
Yeah, people thought I was crazy for doing that build to begin with. It was like, oh, it's never going to work. That's crap. Yeah, 109,000 views later, and after they tweaked it and fixed it to where, it's definitely a lot stronger. That's why I'm running the 2-piece True Patriot with LMGs. And not only that, I also got over 50%
Laser
crit
beam.
chance. Yeah, over 50% crit chance on LMGs. That's why as long as I can actually not potato my shots, shred anything that's in my path. Like dogs. Don't call PETA on me. And they gotta fix that.
Yeah, I love that build.
Why does like if you got a downed player that you want to try to revive or to open up something or getting to the checkpoint really quick, and if you're not fully reloaded, your guy will prioritize reloading before he'll do any of that. It's just crazy. Another topic that's been up on a lot of social media as of late is, what are your thoughts on the whole hip fire? Do y'all encounter a lot of people that do hip fire, or you encounter more vector shield drones than anything. I don't know y'all's guys' opinion, because I mean, I know certain PC or people that play on PC, they see it more
One
than
thing
what
I
console.
would suggest to the developer, eliminate the drones in conflict.
Well, the drones are actually going to work differently now. If you haven't checked out the state of the game, it's like right now they're pretty much directly tied to the duration of which you have on them. But as soon as they deflect one bullet as of the update, then they're initially going to start their duration is going
Hipfire
to
should
basically
be nerfed for LMGs AR but nerfed alone for SMGs.
And why is that, kid? Let me know your reasoning behind that.
Is your AR build on your channel?
Yes, it's called the...
SMG seems more natural in real life.
Well, I don't know how many Rambo movies or guys that you've seen that's on documentaries as far as it's been over in Iraq. You know, if they're having to run up onto a target and they have the big M60 on them, they're not going to sit there and wait to actually put it up to their shoulder before they shoot if they encounter somebody.
Yo, what up, bro?
So I don't think the LMGs, it shouldn't be anybody's first thought to immediately, okay, I see players up there, I don't know what they're using, but your first thought shouldn't be, I'm going to go up, run up to them and hip
I
fire them.
haven't seen the hipfire use much.
So, I mean, I can understand, I mean...
LOL, I hate that.
With everybody going to be so tanky, then that's going to be like, you know, people are afraid of that's going to be the go-to. You just see like a whole squad of LMGs, and before they even, you know, ADS, they're going to run straight to you and do nothing but, you know...
BC the devs nerf crit which LMGs nor AR crit.
Well, I mean, that was needed on SMGs because a lot of people were using the whole clutch strained build and doing nothing but running up to you, up close, stick it in your gut, and then just spraying. And there's basically nothing you can do about it.
Y'all can hear me, Relentless, or not?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was just talking to them. To the viewage. But yeah, the first thought when going into conflict or PvP shouldn't be, I'm going to run up to this dude and head fire him.
ST3 eel wits build.
The Papega build. But yeah, your first thought shouldn't be when you're engaging somebody in conflict.
Is it called the AR God build?
No, it's called the Chupacabra. It's got a Chupacabra on the front. It's like a scrawny goat, dogs looking. It's the one that has 109K views. It should be like the main one on the very top of a page on my channel.
Witz said he deleted his lifesteal loadout.
That's baloney. He just put up a video not too long ago saying it's buffed and updated. But I mean, if that's what he chooses to do.
Ours are making a stand. Ours will make a comeback.
Oh, I hope so. I mean, I think they would still be more viable.
Today on Twitch.
If they... Oh, he just said that today. Yeah, the ARs would still be more viable if they would have just left the magazines to the ARs the way they were, or, you know, didn't take that much of a blow, because it seemed like the damage output of them was decent, but yet you couldn't really finish somebody off and then before you have them to like really reload, especially, you know, on console.
AR125 multiplier buff into 3.
Then I'm getting a sight. Garbage.
Yeah, it's long overdue. I mean, see, that's what I hope for the most out of anything, is having creativity when it comes to builds.
I see hipfire a lot more when I play on PC. I play on PC and PS4.
Yeah, I don't really run into that much on, you know, what am I getting stuck on? A stick? On, what the heck? I got an invisible wall. Okay, I can dive through. I just can't run through it. But yeah, a lot of people say that on PC they see it a lot more than console, which is I think hipfire is probably a
I
lot
agree.
easier
Build
on console.
diversity is lacking this meta. Still don't understand how a pistol can hit harder than AR base-wise.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, I had one that was doing over 50k.
I've even
that
thinking
I could
about a
basically
clutch
two-tap you.
MG5 unhinged build with the changes to survivability and clutch buff. I don't use neither Unstoppable Force or Berserk on chest.
I mean, like Unstoppable Force and clutch on gloves. With two-piece True Patriot and double LMGs at over 50% crit chance. See, you're kind of on the lines of thinking what I'm thinking come this new update, right? So that was the whole, more or less, the video that I was making, going in depth about it as far as knowing that the changes that were coming, it's best to be prepared for it. That's why if you look at the last probably 5 or 6 vids that I actually put out, the build videos, it was taking in consideration all the changes that were on the PTS. So that way that build would still be viable after the PTS and the update came. And then you got some content creators hating on other content creators, saying that we're dumb and out of our minds because we're making build videos. Well, dude, just because you don't have the mentality and creativity
Your builds will be more tanky?
Yeah, definitely. Because all the armor and health are basically getting doubled. If it has like top tier rolls on it already, then basically it's gonna be doubled. There's like Araldi's on PTS right now with like 40k health on them.
There's a box right here, bro.
Oh. Didn't see that. Yeah, and then they're gonna actually have attributes like the Murakami gives you 8% health for having one piece. They're actually gonna be attributes that'll give you that a percentage of health. And then like one Gilligard gives you 5% armor. Well, there's actually going to be attributes that'll give you a percentage armor. That's going to be on them. So anything that you can get your hands of that has double Legos on them, which is the blue Legos, the shields, then hold on to them. Any kind of chest
One
or
LMG
backpack you
with
get
the
Fido.
exotic shotgun for reloads. With new recalibration you can get 2 stats that are almost maxed out.
And the whole lullaby
and
thing
it's
just a preference. I, for one, I don't want to have to be doing this or this in order to get ammo back. I like running double LMGs that gives me 200 rounds and then never run out of ammo, have infinite ammo, and just use filler up. But it's all personal preference and how you want to play the game. I mean, any way is viable. Some don't mind, the flippity floppity.
Are your LMGs both unhinged?
Yes. MK46 and an M249.
Still need a good MG5 and that 3.5 round pouch. Mad Max LMGs LOL.
Well, it's like, I got one for each kind of situation, right? For mid-range, I got the M249. But if I need more DPS up close and personal, then I go with the MK46. Oh, really? You gonna shock me with ammo? That shit is too damn long.
What up? Come back to me. Come back to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the baton chicks, that constantly punched you in the dick with their batons. It's like I didn't mind it so much as the shock was like so freaking long.
Shock ammo cheese ... lol.
It's not just that. In the dark zone, that shock ammo by just normal NPCs are redonkulous.
Oh shit, behind us.
This dude is chicken.
Shock lasts 3 secs.
Yeah, which is way too long. Because NPCs are so OP. I mean, 3 seconds, they can then kill you 4 times over.
I hate it.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate everybody that's in chat. Thank you for
Subbed,
tuning
thanks for the content, brew.
in. I appreciate you for the viewage. Also, if anybody that is on PC out there that likes to PvP, Macho on Twitch is having a 4v4 PvP tournament this Saturday.
What is good, my dude?
At 2 p.m.
Digging the
Eastern.
content, my bro.
So
Funny and all the shenanigans.
Yeah, if you have a 4-man team and on PC and like to PvP, then there's a $100 cash prize for the team that wins the tournament, and that's this Saturday at 2 p.m. You can go to King Macho on YouTube. He's got a video up that has it all, and also the link on how anybody can join it. It's whoever the first one to wipe the other squad 3 times wins, and that'll be it's a little bit better than the best 2 out of 3. So basically, you have to win 3 4v4s in order to advance. But he's just giving away, $100 out of his pocket. So I mean, it's a good way to try to get the community together and rallied around trying to get things work out, and everybody stop bending each other's necks. And then later on, I'll be having them for the PS4. But yeah, you can go over to his channel, King Macho on YouTube, or you can look up Macho on Twitch, and he'll have the forms to fill out as far as your team name. And he'll have all the details as far as the rules. It's basically no holds barred. There is basically no rules, except for you can't be on more than one team. But as far as it's run what you brung. No matter what build you have on, you can use it. So if you're on PC, go check it out if you got a 4-man team. And I mean, it don't cost you nothing to enter into it. So it's basically, I mean, if you have a good team.
Has the drama with MRMM calmed down?
I don't know who that is. I'd never had any drama. It's not my fault his channel's suffering and wants to use my name for views. I mean, if he's all up in his feelings because I called him bot logic for saying the Division 1 is balanced, then yeah, but there's no drama. I could care less if he has an exposed video that labeled, not an exposed video, but by saying it's not an exposed video and even editing it to zoom in on me calling him a bot is basically an exposed video. But I mean, hey, if you need to use my name for views to your channel, I don't care. He can do what he wants to. It's not going to affect me. I'm going to stay positive. Keep doing me. Because I'm pretty sure he's been called a lot worse. I mean, he knows who I am, despite him saying he don't know who I am. I mean, you can go back on my channel, and there's probably 10 videos on Division 1 where kicking his butt when his name was Wheezy all up and down the DZ. But that was, good GGs. That was just PvP. He's just all up in his feels.
I remember him.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything
Stay positive,
negative or bad about him.
Easy and breezy.
Yeah, he can.
MRMM.
He can do him, say what he wants, feed into negativity. Not me. I'm all above it. That's why I haven't addressed it. That's the first time I've even spoke about it, either on a vid or on a live stream. And I said what I'm going to say, and I'm leaving it at that. not gonna even. It's not even one of the last thoughts in my mind. I could care less.
Speaking of Division 1, do you like the DC or New York setting better?
I got tired of constant freezing my balls off in New York, and there was too much yellow snow laying around. I want to eat snow, and all of it was just yellow. And, you know, you never eat yellow snow. I mean, there's ambiance as far as it being dark, you know, snowy. I mean, it's good to have a change of scenery, but to choose one or the other, I mean, I like them both. I mean, I was glad for it to, you know, advance in the storyline and to be in a different part of, you know, of the world. Well, not world, but I guess the U.S. I wouldn't say, I mean, I don't have a particular, I like one over the other. I mean, I like them both. As far as the definite unique weather changes of Division 2.
Pretty sure that was from you, making all that yellow snow.
Probably. I got a weak bladder. Lemon snow cones for everyone. Here's the yeah, okay. Didn't know if you knew that or not. What do you want to do?
I do whatever. I don't care.
I mean, do you want to still level up control points? And chat told me that you could only get that blueprint from doing weekly projects that offer blueprints.
Really?
And right now, I mean, see, I got a weekly that I haven't do. I mean, I got there's like we were talking about last night. We got over 40 members in the clan, already level 30, and can't even get a squad of 4 to come in to do just random 3 missions to hurry up and finish this project. Complete missions while grouped, 3 of them. But yeah, regardless whether you like Division 1 over Division 2, just
Laughing.
Play whichever one makes you happy.
Are the drops better in the occupied DZ?
It's about the same, really. I mean, I haven't really. If there is a difference, it's not much of one. I mean, it's so much not of one
Lol,
that
relentless. I am from New York. LOL.
I haven't really noticed. Hey, I like New York. I just prefer where
Yellow
I'm at.
honey drops. Lol. 00083. You're starting to bug me. Stop posting links. Warning.
Watch it. They're gonna come out of that soon.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Watch out.
Oh, sorry. 0. That's Nightbot hadn't been responding to my commands, and she just timed you out for posting links. What links were you trying to post? Any of you?
Go get that key.
Why did it do that? Okay, Nightbot has just became a jealous ex. 0 wasn't posting links, but she told 0, "You're starting to bug me. Stop posting links." But yet he didn't post a single link. Has that ever happened to you, Endo? Oh, you were on Streamlabs, aren't you?
I'm not streaming. I'm
Piss
streaming
off
right now on
then.
YouTube, but
No, I'm talking about you.
that has
that
happened to me before.
Oh, it has? I didn't know if you. I thought you might have
Yeah.
used Streamlabs.
No, nah, bro. I wish.
That's the first time it's ever said that. I apologize, 0. She's jealous. What can I say? I don't know why you wouldn't post any links.
No clue what she is talking about.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like viewing the deleted message and was like, is this little jealous hussy just timed out one of my for nothing? Saying he's posting links but not posting links. Sorry about that. I have to have a stern talking to her. She's not getting any later. But you on zero or at work or what, bro? I gotta back to the White House and sell some stuff. I know Ted said he wanted to play. He just pulled in. He's gonna be hopping in with us here in a moment. But any of you in chat, if you PvP and are on PS4 or whatever console, would like you or a squad be interested in PvP
Okay, no
tournaments?
problem.
For future reference, I mean, I know it's kind of hard to say that you would because, I mean, I know the whole vector strain is basically what, you know, Macho's concern was. But if you have a good coordinated group, it doesn't really matter if they do run the vector thing. It's just, you just have to know how
What is up,
to deal with it.
REL?
You have to
Lol.
basically do it from distance, from range, and don't let them push up on you. And with a coordinated team, I mean...
I'm at work right now. I'll be on later tonight.
You better make that paper, boo-boo. You owe me some child support. What's up, Obi? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing? But yes, yeah, anything with vital on it, hold on to. Anything with, like, even if you don't like the gear set it themselves, but if that particular piece has like a high blue stat on it, or just a blue defensive Lego period, you kind of want to hold on to it. Because health and armor is definitely going to be very, very important.
Besides balance, do you think the DZ would be better if they were combined?
Good question. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say it and mention it. If it was all combined, what kind of DZ would it be, though? Would it be one big normalized one with turrets?
Smile.
Or would it be, you know, how would it be? I mean, it's... That question has to be defined more before really an open, full, you know, invite, or not invite, answer can be pretty much said, just because, I mean, it's more to it than if it just saying if it was all combined into one, would it be better? Well, it just depends on a lot of contingencies. Is it going to be normalized? Is it going to be all turrets? I mean, with that, if you look at this, the normalized when it rotates, there's so many checkpoints.
Just like the Division 1 DZ, but with no checkpoint camping.
Well, it's hard to say no checkpoint camping because you can still checkpoint camp in like the normalized dark zone just outside the fence. I mean, it is harder in some places because those turrets will snipe you, but you know, you can camp outside of a checkpoint. But think about it. Would a team actually be at that checkpoint if nobody was coming out the door when there's 10 other doors to fast travel to? Would they stay at that checkpoint if nobody was coming out? No, they wouldn't. So if people wouldn't, you know, immediately spawn in and come running right back out, then it would give those players that are sitting outside nothing to do, so they would go away. So if you fast travel to a different checkpoint, it solves the whole problem. They get bored from waiting on the outside, waste all their grenades, throwing them at the door, and it pisses them off because you won't come back out and you've done, you know, went about your own business. I mean, I've been in the DZ to where there's landmarks going down and we can't find these people. They're like freaking ninjas, you know? And then it's like we are running around trying to find them. We're on one side of the map, and next thing you know, an extraction just popped on the other side. So we go racing over to it, and there's nobody there. The next thing you know, there's
Yay,
another
but you're
extraction on the
asking
other one.
people to use common sense, lol.
Well, if they don't have common sense, then they really shouldn't be the ones complaining about getting checkpoint camped now, wouldn't you think? I mean, if they don't, I mean, how many times do somebody has to say, well, there's X amount of checkpoints that you don't have to keep spawning at the same one. You have a choice whether to continue to go out knowing that those players, that squad or multi-group or whatever you want to call them, is right outside waiting on you and wanting you to come out, or diffuse the whole situation and not play into what they want. Now, whose fault is it really? If you look at it that way, you can't blame the players that are sitting outside the checkpoint, because they wouldn't have nobody to kill if the people didn't come out that door, right? If they went and fast traveled to a different one. And like it is now, I mean, it's got its pros and cons for having multiple different dark zones. Let's say, for a hypothetical reason, one fast travels to another checkpoint on the other side of that particular dark zone. Well, they keep running into the same people. They can't, do their farming thing, or their challenges, for weekly challenges, as far as getting supply drops or making extractions, because they're getting griefed. Okay, well then that player can switch completely, totally different dark zones if they wanted to, and still have a normalized dark zone to go into. So if that team is there, and he's constantly getting griefed, then he has an option to go to a totally different dark zone. So not only does he have the turrets, 6 or 7 different checkpoints to fast travel to, but he also has even a bigger option, is even going to a totally different dark zone, to where we know that squad's not going to be at. So if you look at it from that point of view, the ones that want to, farm the dark zone but not necessarily want to PvP, they have the advantage and the more choices when looking at it that way. I mean, those turrets can snipe blocks away. I mean, and then there's so many of them, and there's 2 different dark zones, so they have a plethora of choices to choose from, versus the PvP guys that actually want a PvP, that are looking for players constantly. I mean, you're basically going to frustrate them by not playing into what they want, right? By not continuing to go out the same checkpoint. So it just depends on how you look at it. It's all about perception. Everybody perceives it, a little differently. I mean, if I had my ultimate way, I'd, get rid of about 4 of those checkpoints completely. Because right now, with all the number of checkpoints and the turrets and the normalized, that it basically forces the rogues or rogue players to stay more or less centralized in the middle part. But then again, there's not really that many people consistently in the dark zone right now. So maybe when the brackets, shrink to where there's more people in them, just have to wait and see, what these changes bring. I mean, I'd hate to say it, but I mean, I don't think it can get any worse, right? But like, if we know about anything, and if it can go wrong, it's gonna go wrong. But just gotta stay optimistic. I mean, I want the best for the game. I mean, I stuck with Division 1 for 3 years through the roller coaster. I'm not going to give up on Division 2 a month and a half in. That's why I'm working toward getting a PC, so that way the next time we have a PTS, I could actually play it for myself and bring it to the viewers' first-hand knowledge, than instead of having to, watch other streamers and, stay tuned 24/7 to what's going on in the PTS, and then bring it to you second-hand. So that's my goal. And I'm close to that goal, and I should have one within about 2 weeks, if everything keeps going the way it is.
Yeah, just don't have it stolen from your from the back of your trunk, like I did.
I don't have a car.
You're lucky.
No, I'm not really, but I'm in a car.
More people in the DZ, more gear to steal from people, more frustrations.
Like 900.
It depends on how you look at it.
gaming
Because
gaming
if you look at Division One, for instance,
laptop.
the more people that were in there was the more rogue police that was in there versus the whole server versus one or two squads when they're 20 agents total in there, and 9 times out of 10 there's going to be 12 or more rogue police that won't go rogue that only want to chase down rogues. So if they want more of a reminiscent of Division One, then basically
MR Mem says hi, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears. FMJ Gaming, I can do this all day. Stop posting links, warning.
She got you there. But yeah, we done talked about that, and if you don't mind,
do you like that gear drops uncontaminated?
Well, I mean, it's like the better gear, one could say, according to what they said on State of the Game, that a guaranteed contaminated item, if you have a 500 gear score, that will drop at 500 from the named bosses inside the Dark Zone. So, I mean, I've gotten some 500 gear that has mediocre stats, but then I've gotten some 495 gear that's had better stat rolls on them. So it's kind of like a catch-22. I mean, some are better than the lower gear score ones, but then you get some god-rolled lower gear score that's actually better than the 500 ones. And the perception is that the contaminated items, the ones you have to extract, are supposed to be better than the non-contaminated ones. So if that's to play out the way it's supposed to, I mean, I like the thrill of having to pop an extraction and see who shows up to try to take my stuff, I mean, I wasn't too much of a PvEer in Division 1. I mean, basically the only time I PvE'd was to get gear for PvP. But the PvE on this one, I mean, I've enjoyed it. And now I consider myself a PvP, PvE player. I enjoy doing both. I think I already got an Ronaldo holster with filler up on it and skill power. I think I do. You need a D50 end up?
No, I'm good.
I didn't know if he was trying for like the Liberty. Some people say they have a hard time trying to get a D50, and this is like my 5th one in the last 2 days. That one's got Allegro on it. I might hold on to that one. 13,000 armor. Hardened self-adjust. Nope.
I'd like to see some of you build guys get together in a chat and throw ideas around.
Well, that's what like when I joined Macho on Twitch when he's been like playing the PTS. That's basically kind of what we've been doing like for like the last 2 weeks. He likes to theory craft and to see what combinations that can be viable even against certain things that they call meta. What people more or less lean to using because it is good. And it's good to have people out there that don't just put out the same build, consistently. I mean, I understand that it may not be the same build, that you can take a build, the premise of it, and utilize different talents and the same weapons, and it be a totally different build, but yet you'll have some people say, well, that's, you stole it from this person. Well, just because I'm using the same weapon as that one, but this build doesn't have these 4 talents and aren't using this piece. So how is it the same build? I mean, if you look at each build, even if it's the same weapon, the same, more or less, let's say if it's a strained vector, but there could be certain elements in that build that make it different and set apart from something that looks similar, because not everybody's playstyle is the same. Like a PC version versus a console version is a little different when it comes to builds, because PC people, you'll see, will stack more headshot damage because it's easier to hit headshots with a keyboard and mouse versus controller aim assist, right? So you can tell on anybody's build video if they are stacking nothing but headshot damage, that's a PC player. If they're leaning more towards just straight raw damage, then that's 9 times out of 10 going to be console. And 9 times out of 10, if you see any thumbnail that says 2 million, 3 million, 4 million DPS, they're stacking damage to elites and headshots, and they're on PC. And it's not really realistic. Because, I mean, if you watch a build hoping that it's going to help you out and you're on console...
I'll be honest, I go to you and Easy TV for my builds. You guys are straight to the point.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you said that. That makes me feel better, because I have several comments say I talk too much. Which is, I do ramble on sometimes, but it's like I want to make sure the viewer knows, you know, exactly how I'm approaching it and how I'm seeing it. So that way I'm not misleading anybody or trying to describe it as best of my ability, so that way they don't get confused that, you know, the premise and, you know, the basics of what talents that the build is actually, you know, based and working around. Where'd you go, Indub?
I'm right here. I'm checking sign out.
Oh, gotcha.
Database operation.
No man, you talking about it is what sets you apart.
Well, I appreciate that. But yeah, this is basically the one that's kind of like the Shredder build that I just put out, LMG.
I'm ready.
But it's a little different. And meaning a little different, it hits a lot harder. I'm sending you an invite, Ted. Ted Dizzle.
I only say hi, I don't post no links.
I know, it's just Nightbot is... I don't know, she did the same thing to another person in chat, Zero. I think it's because the name that you mentioned is banned in my chat. Nah, it's not banned. Ted, or are you watching...
Shake that booty sugar.
Yeah, I'm about to mute it.
What's up, Tommy? You getting on, Tommy? We got a spot. If you want to hop on a game with us, bro. I know you haven't been on in a bit. Hope everything's alright.
I told her, I said, girl, you better stop leaning. You gonna be in this wash machine.
Alright, I'm going to go to all the checkpoints I have that are under control. I'm going to go ahead and collect the materials and stuff out of them. And if you want, we can hit up the dark zone.
Alright. Yeah, I just cut my thing offline. So nobody be trying to join me or invite me.
Do you have a hair dryer going in the background? Did I get...
Not feeling too well.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Tommy. I hope you get to feeling better, buddy. Yeah, L had a work accident too. He pretty much sliced his thumb all the way down to the bone. He was trying to jerk off in the stall, and he went to reach for the toilet
PvP,
paper.
emoji hugging face.
And, you know, the metal toilet paper container that's on the wall, he was trying to reach the toilet paper so much from jizzing on himself that he cut his thumb all the way down to the bone. No lie. I shit you not. Now, if you ever watch
ILL be on in about 30, in case your squad has an open slot.
Alright. Yeah, by all means, if we got room, you're more than welcome. Anybody is.
How is L doing?
I don't know. He was in chat for a moment. Said he had to go. I don't know if he had to have stitches or what. I think his wife's pretty pissed off about him, you know, jerking off to the JCPenney catalog while I was at work. So I think he's probably more upset about that than actually what happened.
I still can't believe the Lvo ISNT and AR in this game, lol.
Yeah, the whole single shot. Well, I mean, there is a, yeah, there's an LVOAC, but it's not the same. It's a single shot. Yeah, they kind of. If you want to fast travel on me, I'm gonna open up this hyena cache.
Hey, give me a second.
Over here at the MLK library.
I don't know if I should stream on Twitch today. I don't know.
Also, Also, if you haven't done so already, ground and pound that like button. And if you're looking for somebody to laugh at, positive vibes, have some fun, to make fun of me as I make fun of myself, then by all means, ground and pound that sub button. And also, we have that membership join button as well. There's some exclusive perks, loyalty badges, along with custom emojis. And actually, the ones that I have on there currently won't be the exact ones. In 2 weeks, I got actually a graphic artist making all new custom emojis and loyalty badges. So if that's something you're interested in, then by all means, very much appreciated. But welcome to the Goriila fam nonetheless. I just appreciate y'all tuning in and for the viewage. N-Dub here is also a Goriila Nation content creator. If you want to pop in chat, N-Dub, and so that way they can click on your name, they can check out your channel as well.
I'm on PS4 in case UW2 at me Mysterio33.
Alright. Yeah, I'll write it down when I get done with the stream. I'll go back in. Because unfortunately, well, I mean, I had to. My settings are set to where I don't accept friend requests or like notifications while I'm on. Because that's how actually the build Chupacabra got its name. Because when I was building it and doing the video on it, L messaged me like multiple times during it. So I was like, hey, that's its name. Because his name is L Chupacabra. Hey, it worked out. It's almost at 110k views. But see, that's the thing right now with using the two-piece True Patriot and more or less going DPS. You know, the 227 and 40k, one could say that's a little on the squishy side, especially for the occupied. But for normalized and conflict, it's basically just perfect. Because where you're low at, the scaling and normalized kind of puts you a little bit higher, and it completely melts. Many 4v1s with this puppy. Even with my horrible aim and all. But I think Unstoppable Force, they changed it now back from 11 to 8.
What is up, guys? Hope all is well. Goriila Nation here to help with anything. Also, I stream on YouTube and Twitch. You could find me by this name.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you can just click on his name and go to his channel if you want. Check him out.
The tuna stays silent.
Nah, reason the tuna is silent because his hog needs to be fed. He always talking about his anorexic, hungry hog. You gonna have to feed that thing sometime, boy.
Oh shit, Tommy's on the chat. What up, Tommy?
He on the community too? I'll add him tonight if so.
Yeah, he's part of the
I missed the part when you mentioned that LMG clutch build, strained build, assuming it uses clutch, on the ropes, Unstoppable Force, with T. I just subbed to him.
Ricardo said he just subbed to you, N-Dub. Appreciate that, Ricardo.
Appreciate it, Ricardo.
By utilizing the two-piece True Patriot, the obvious pieces to use is the mask and knee pads, because especially when it comes to PvP.
The hungry hog must be fed.
So with that setup and it having more or less offensive attributes on it, it is definitely hard to get the 7 utilities for on the ropes.
Sup, Big Dub.
But as I put up the build video,
Yo,
you'll
Tommy, what's
see
good, bro?
you can either use Bloodsucker, Unstoppable Force, and have over 50% crit chance and use Clutch on an LMG. And it'll make it even more viable once all the health attribute rolls and stuff are doubled. Because I already have pieces to put on these pieces that's going to shoot my health up to 250k. So the trick
Sup,
is...
Dub as well now.
Thanks
Hey,
that he
Fink,
subbed
thank
you
you,
too.
man.
He said thanks, appreciate
Yeah, I
it.
know I'm watching your stream.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, he can hear y'all. Sorry.
Might as well make me a moderator, bro, because what the hell, I could write that for you while I'm like right here. Because I got my keyboard right in front of me.
Let me go to your...
Just click my name and put add moderator.
It works like that?
Yeah. If you're doing it from your phone.
Have you experimented with any bleed builds?
It's got go to channel, report, remove, put it in timeout, hide user on channel.
Ready. On your phone.
Yeah. I got a cheap phone. Have I tried any bleed builds? Yes. A couple...
Thank you, Fink. Thank you for that
That's
sub.
actually what I'm running now.
Appreciate it.
A bleed bill.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Put this with the build that I have on now, I can use kneecapped on it and get the bleed damage and then add a couple bleed damage mods in. And, you know, they're ticking for, 4 or 5k. And it's not necessarily the damage that you're doing. I mean, it is in a way, but also it's how it affects the screen and the mobility of the player that you're applying bleed to. So it's kind of like a twofold system. Now, I'll do it just to, interfere, with their aim, their mobility, but not necessarily use it for complete damage. Right?
I told you about that build, remember?
I mean, I had tried it with,
Well, I told you
4-piece.
something similar to it, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to do it with the 4-piece ongoing for the 25% bleed damage, and just it had conflicting attribute costs.
Emoji thumbs up with medium light skin tone. Dub.
It's kind of wishy-washy. One match it'll do good and one match it won't.
Yeah, just in case I actually have bleed resistance on. But I mean, if they got like a lot of like Ghillie Guard or Murakami and stuff like that that has that hazard protection.
Free!
I got some popsicles. All right. Yeah, my fat fingers in this little phone, and that's why it's taking so long. All right, I added you. End up. All right, see, I want to hit up the DZ.
I don't care.
See,
I'm with it.
there's different variations that I'll, use. It's like, for these ops gloves, 10% weapon damage, the clutch, and then the extra, ouch, and, somebody's microphone is hair dryery. But it's got, 1% weapon damage ain't that much, but it does have, at least 1% extra crit. But for like the upcoming update, since Unstoppable Force is going to require 8 blue Legos, then I'll use these gloves. And not only will I get a little extra health, I still get the 10% weapon damage, but I'll get the 10% weapon handling by having the one-piece yaw gear. That'll also help with mid-range gunfights by using 2 unhinged LMGs. So it's make a build, but also kind of
Dub is the man, guys. Cool dude. I sub to
like
him
a
too.
backup plan. Like have an A and B and not just one way. Because that's why I like the builds I put up was like all viable even after the patch, and most of them or geared to where it's like 3.11.7, because at the time I made them,
Tommy,
they required
emoji waving hand.
11 blue Legos defensive attributes in order to, you know, have them unlocked. So it's like the Unhinged, On the Ropes, Unstoppable Force, or Bloodsucker. That's why I got those 3.11.7 builds out there.
Hit that like, people, and if you're new to the channel, hit that sub. Trust me, you will have a laughter and enjoy the content. Emoji raising hands with light skin tone.
I want to get that freaking magazine so bad for the freaking assault rifle, bro.
I don't know. I'm gonna confirm it with
Sup Zondak, emoji hugging face.
Gaerty on Twitter if that's the only way it can be achieved. But you also got to keep in mind, once the update comes out, we're going to be able to get, you know, 3 to 4 blueprints a week instead of just, you know, farming the level 3 control points and, you know, only getting 1 weekly or 2 weeklies in possible blueprints. So there's going to be more options and ways to get blueprints after the update. So that just might be our ticket. All right. Where are we going? East or south? Fielder's choice.
Which blueprint?
We could go whatever.
The extended magazine for the AR.
Is that mag blueprint random?
20 plus round or something like that,
I think somebody said it was like 15, and then somebody said 20.
It's
so it's
20.
Yeah, it's either
20.
15 or 20.
20.
Yeah, for the AR.
20.
I mean, I got the one that's
D1.
That's 10.
South.
Yeah, I got that one. That's the one that got nerfed.
They chose, the chat chose south, so let's go to south.
No, whatever. I don't care.
See, Ted's an OG PvPer from Division 1 too. Trying to get little Reggie Mert. I played with him once.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's my boy.
I'm running double ARS. The stability is such a contrast in D1.
Before I met Tommy, L, and all them, that's who I ran with in Division 1 was Reggie.
Level 3 control points,
Mert,
you
right?
get the
Lil
crit
Mert,
chance
RP,
scope blueprint for all you vector reliant bots.
Hey, Tommy, remember, you can't call people bots because they'll
Oh, damn.
screenshot it and then they'll
I thought
do
the 10 was
custom
the only
edited
one.
videos about you.
Damn. I run ours too. I am Octave 1 played 2.
Is that mag blueprint random? I don't know, man. It's my boy got it off of the weekly, things.
Yeah, I mean it's like, but like the blueprint it gives you for that particular week is random. It's like, for instance, the control points
random,
that me and you did.
Anyone can run an AR
you
now.
got one blueprint and I got a different one. So we just have to start doing them and hope somebody's right outside. Uh-oh, action.
Yeah, bro, that's what I want, because I got an AR build, but bro, like, pretty sure if I get that magazine, bro, my AR build is hitting like harder than, you know, the freaking, whatchamacallit, the vectors have more RPM, but
no doubt.
Bro, I got raw damage on that AR, bro. You gonna go down.
Oh, really? More shock ammo? Yeah, we got player right here. I'm flagging.
Yeah, I'm flagging up.
Alright, go ahead. Shreddage, thank you for your stuff. Season's greetings, even though it's not Christmas. See, a lot of people underutilize medkits when they're running demolition, especially when they run at unhinged LMGs.
Not going to lie, I run ours cause so many run SMGs at the moment.
Oh boy. NPCs are mean.
Bro, this L86 hits hard, bro. Holy crap.
That's what I was trying to give you the other night. Remember?
Yeah, but I just got one with Unhinged and Allegro, bro. Oh,
yeah, this one had, the one I was trying to give you last, well, night before last had Unhinged and Allegro on it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. That's why I was like, you want this L86? And you're like, nah.
Relentless LMG is known as F.
folded. You see what I'm talking about? The true patriot along with the 50% crit chance. It's just nasty.
Giving that meld.
DNH mask. Alright, he's probably gonna come right
I can't
back.
get one LMG with unhinged.
So I've got.
Think it's an epidemic of epic proportions.
Yeah, I've got one of every kind of LMG with unhinged on it, and then I've got 3 other LMGs like the M249 and an M60 with Optimist on it. Usually I run Optimist, but on this particular build I got too many offensive Legos, so I can't run Optimist, so unhinged it is.
Bro, I always been an LMG and AR guy, bro.
But the M249 is more accurate. So for mid range, that's why I use the M249, and up close I go with the MK46. Cause see the reticle difference. The M249 reticle will get smaller a lot faster, even when having.
I have double LMG unhinged Allegro and one with Optimist Allegro. Emoji grin.
I think they're out here because the NPCs are all feisty.
Does Strained have a red Lego requirement change post-patch?
Yes. You won't no longer be able to run Strained and Berserk together. Oh boy. It's like, I think Berserk is going to...
LMG have always been by my Lone Star, and if one was evil, emoji hugging
Berserk
face.
is going to 8 offensive Legos versus Strained, I think, is going to 4 or less, or 5 or less. One of those. So it's going to be totally different aspects of the spectrum, or opposite ends of the spectrum, I should say. But we should be getting the raid and everything within the next 2 weeks for sure. Because this is the last week of PTS.
They said next week it's coming. Everything's coming next week.
Yeah, this is the last week of PTS. Ammo box. See, this is the problem. Even like the other night, when we ran into a whole squad, killed them twice, and they didn't want to come back out. They just left.
Just use close and personal, emoji grin. I was thinking Strained MG5 4 reds, 8 blues for unstoppable force, and 7 yellow for on the robes.
Yep, I actually have a 311-7 build up on the channel. If you want to check it out. That way,
the hell these NPCs coming from?
I was using Bloodsucker at the time, so Bloodsucker, I think, if they haven't changed, it was 11. So if you're
my LMG build 3117.
Nice. Tell you, these NPCs need to have little signs saying PvP in progress. Do not disturb. I got Peter Pan popping out with a pistol.
Bro, there's more NPCs coming out than players.
Post your LMG build, Tommy. Emoji thumbs up.
Should we go to the other DZ? See what's up?
Well, I'm gonna check the map and see if any landmarks are.
Got you, Zondak.
As soon as I can find a little place to pull up the map without getting.
Same, I have one made for a post-patch with one-piece YAHL gear for the handling, running unhinged demo.
Yeah, straight down, the landmark's down. We can just run down that way. If we don't see anybody, then we can go to the other one.
See, I made my LMG build a little tankier. I'm at 260, almost 267, 267,000 armor.
I was thinking something different like a pseudo crit hit crit damage clutch LMG build. Not sure if it will work though.
Hey Chris, that's what I'm running right now, is a 2-piece True Patriot clutch LMG build. It does work.
Got my highest score with Relentless AR build, although I still don't have a good holster with enough health though. Spotter on mask, compensated on gloves, on the ropes on bag, filler rope on holster, and patience on knees sondak.
Oh, let me see what's in my backpack, see if I want to extract this. No, don't. But yeah, I'll be posting this
Bloodsucker
video
on chest piece.
later tonight, as far as the LMG crit clutch build.
With strained.
With the true 2-piece True Patriot.
There's an extraction going off in the north.
Alright, fast traveling. No, I'm not using strained. Because even though... See, that's the thing with, like... Even above 50%, only half your bullets are going to be critting. So you won't be able to use unhinged, so you're missing out on a good, huge chunk of damage, right? So at least this way,
M60 unhinged Allegro.
I'm still able to
I
use
don't have compensated
unhinged
gloves
and crit, and getting pretty much the best of both worlds without having to use strained. Because strained is not going to be as good. It might be still halfway decent to certain builds, depending on how you spec it. But since it's not going to be as good, I wasn't going to attempt an LMG strained. I don't want to handicap myself too much, you know, as far as for up close encounters.
I'm good. My shit's at almost 35k.
Damn, I need unhinged LOL. Or Optimist, extra talents on LMG.
Ah, crap, wrong.
I was thinking strained and spacing into health. Just thinking about running spotter to make up the damage loss.
Two players. You want to flag it? I got hit. What did I get hit with from behind? I got popped from behind. I got one tapped.
One is down.
Yeah, I got one tapped by an
He bled
NPC.
out.
NPCs are just too ridiculous. 'Cause I know the dude with the shield wouldn't shoot me. He was behind.
I don't see where to support the channel. One tapped.
Yeah, it was that little either money sign right there or man, that's the easiest way.
Health is going to be really important really soon. Spotter and compensated makes up all the DMG lost. NPCs are up.
Yeah, NPCs are definitely OP. But yeah, there's you can either support the channel by becoming a member, by hitting the
Membership.
join button, or you can hit the $sign in the chat. That is for super chat. I did have Nightbot commands already set up for it, but apparently every time I attempt to use them, they don't work.
On the floor, ray offs and shine. Emoji grin.
Yeah, I got shot from behind and don't know how. was messed up. Hey Ted, they ever hit this landmark or what?
I think that's where they was headed to next.
Yep, flagging. Got one. I think the other one just ran.
Spotter getting a 1-0 buff, emoji hugging face.
Behind you, behind you,
membership.
behind you, behind you.
Look at him with his little defender drone.
NPCs, brah. About killed me again. Ah, come on. NPCs.
Player in here.
Yep. I'm immune, dumbass.
Nice teamwork.
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah,
you,
that was the
as soon as,
fans
yeah, as
on
soon
my
as you get picked
PlayStation.
up, if you immediately start hitting a med kit, you're immune to damage for a few seconds.
Wish you played on PC.
I will be shortly. In a couple weeks, I'll be on PC. I'm just saving up the funds to actually purchase a PC ever since my CPU crapped out on me about a month ago. That's why I'm having to stream through the PlayStation and edit through the PlayStation. I mean, it gets the job done, but I mean, there's so much more I want to do, you know, with my vids and how I want to have them incorporated and the things I want to do with them, and I'm just limited by the PlayStation at the moment.
NPC ruin PvP experience.
Yo, my bad, man. My shit been on me
Yeah, I
this whole
got
time.
players over here. Let the NPCs go at them.
Kinda.
Reloading.
I got one coming towards me.
You ain't healing up. No, sir. Melted. 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 Get off me, kid. I love you, though. Appreciate it. GG.
Got him, got him, got him, got him.
Yeah, I got the other
Got
two.
him.
Alright, let's go get this off. Piss them off by getting it off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You coming end up?
Yeah.
But see, hipfire should not be your first choice in trying to win a gunfight. But when they pull out a SMG
Bully.
and shield, I mean, it's all about being smart, right? And
It's a fake distraction.
yeah, who's going to
Good one.
ADS to a shield and a SMG? It's not logical. They have the advantage. So
Hey,
they-
Ricardo, thanks for that. Thanks for that dono, man.
Oh, shoot. Just appreciate it, Carlo. Can we get some dono chat hype for Ricardo with the $4.99 dono? Appreciate the love and support, bro. Thank you. That is going directly to that PC.
They need increased DZ to 2-4 players and cut the NPCs by 50%.
There's one that says it's right here next to us. It's only
2.
78 feet up. See, this was, it's going down this way.
Words on deck.
Oh, it's up.
Appreciate the donation, Ricardo.
Hey, Yeah, where we at? Are
It's
we
right.
Where to
together or
go
what?
for your membership?
Oh, it's right there? Alright.
You go to the
Ricardo.
main page of my channel, and then you can hit the join membership button. That'll be there on the forefront of the channel. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Ricardo. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's
Chris, thanks for that dono.
Chris Hernandez coming in with the $9.99 dono. Appreciate the love and support, homie. That means a lot.
Chris.
That's going into the PC fund, so that way I can get those alerts.
Nice,
up,
Chris.
So that
Get
way
the donation
it'll actually
train going.
pop up on the screen.
Get on PC fam, that's where I play. Emoji cool smile.
I'm doing everything that I can, bruh. Pretty much everything that I've been working toward the last 2 months have been going
Appreciate
straight
the
to
donation, Chris.
the PC fund. Y'all want to restock and then go find them again?
Yeah, I don't care. We'll do that.
Yeah, the extraction. I think that's the extraction you popped off.
Yeah, I popped that off.
Alright. Yeah, we'll go to this one and restock and fast travel back over to them. I'm just glad there's actually players and they were actually willing to fight. GG to them. They're saying you need to come something better than a shield and vector, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's GG. So that's one thing. I mean, the reason why I don't mind, PvPing, regardless whether I'm good, you think I suck, it's all about just having fun, regardless.
WG6 I just subbed to you.
Yeah, I appreciate for that sub, Ricardo.
Because believe me, when I first started playing Division 1, I can't lie, I was getting slapped up and down to DZ for the first couple weeks. But once I figured out the movement and the concept and, everything about how
Yeah, and
to
a real
create a
cool
build,
dude.
it was all GG from there. It made me want to PvP even more,
Kim Storage.
just so I could get better at it.
Red.
Alright. Because, I mean, with anything, you can never expect to get better at it unless you actually do it.
Thanks for the sub, Ricardo. Emoji raising hands with light skin tone. Emoji thumbs up with light skin tone. Emoji folded hands with light skin tone.
Yeah, I'm looking for which landmark you're talking about went red. I don't see it on the map.
It's not red. Yeah, it's not red no more. Yeah.
Yeah, it must have died.
Which side of it was it on? Back down south? Or east or west?
Dead in the middle.
Alright, I'm gonna fast travel to Charlie CP. The right hand side and go take a look.
Anytime.
Yeah, chat. Each and every one of you in chat are awesome. I mean, I can start spitting some bars if you want me to. I've been working on this one rap for like 6 months, and I almost got
Goriila
it
Nation.
down
Emoji
pat.
raising hands with light skin tone.
So let me know if y'all want to hear some bars. I mean, I've been working hard on it, but you can't judge me too hard, right?
What's up, guys?
So y'all want to hear me spit some bars?
I subbed to you too, Cudo.
Oh, Tommy, thank you, man.
All
Thanks
right.
for that sub, Tommy.
All right, drop a beat.
I thought you'd been subbed.
Drop a beat. Oh, you can't beatbox?
Nah.
All right.
Nah, I can't beatbox for crap, bro.
Sorry, I'm at work, so can't talk.
All right, check it. I rap butt naked. That's as far as I got. Took me 6 months.
Oh shit, my control's about to die.
No rapping please, RELENTLESSxRG.
That's as far as I got. Yeah, it's red now. They're over here.
Alright.
Nah, that was me messing with him.
Alright.
Emoji happy tears. You're welcome, emoji hugging face.
Alright, I just heard some chick snorting coke. Hello, cutie.
You know what would be dope? I don't know if that exists, but you know like how you're streaming and I'm streaming? Like if we could put like both streams in one screen, that'd be dope, bro.
Yeah, you can set it up that way. You just have to more or less. Well, I mean, it's like you can be on one channel, but from like multiple different, areas.
Is that a player? Nah, that's not a player.
That's how they do like podcasts. They'll all like be on Skype.
Yeah.
7% SMG damage help compensated.
Suspects nomads don't come outside, you might get your noodles snapped back tonight, emoji grin.
Oh! Screw y'all.
Where are you?
Down at the bottom.
Bro, I just got shot from like hell, bro. Holy crap.
Yeah, they're over there on top upside. Up top, up. Yeah, he got a shotgun just straight beaming. Oh, there's two shotgunners up there. Here, hold this for me. Bank shot.
You know, for them guys that's wearing them freaking shield belt, bro, and the freaking defender drop, bro.
Yeah.
I got something for them. I got a build for them, bro.
What's that, the shotty?
Nah, bro. I got that freaking cloaked with freaking that EMP pulse, bro.
Oh, we got NPCs over here up top on the other side now.
Pop that EMP pulse, charge it, pop it, and then once they deplete your armor, they get cloaked. They ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna know what hit them, bro. They'll be like, oh, why my shield not working? Why my defender drone not working?
Behind you, end up.
Oh crap, my bad.
Nah, it was one of those shotgunners. Anybody looking for anything in particular? You still looking for that Murakami holster? End up?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
I'm still looking for the perfect, better Petrov backpack or holster.
Well, I am looking for a Petrov backpack with at least skill power, bonus armor health, and then like weapon damage. So if you get it.
Alright. Ted,
That's
you looking for anything?
Not in particular.
Alright. Well, if you do think of something that you might need or want, anything that I get and I pick up when we get back to wherever, I'll just call it out and drop it, and you can just scoop it up if you need it.
Alright.
Hoping to run into those dudes again.
You done ran them off, Relentless.
That's typically the way it's been going.
The Sailor Relentless is in the server. We gotta get out of here now.
Oh, really? That dude was running like Division 1. You see him? Just like a crackhead going to a rock. That's all you heard. Oh, I pop this while we go over there and take care of that landmark. See if they'll come then. Maybe they might
Ring
get...
the dinner bell.
Relentless, put on your Goriila jeans back on.
What? You don't like my red? I'm Freddie Mercury.
Yuri Hami's mic sounds like he about to take off. Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Hey, Ted. Chat said it sounds like you're about to take off in your jet.
That's actually my PlayStation.
It sounds like
that's the
Emoji
PlayStation. That's
rolling
how
on the
loud it
floor
is.
laughing.
Yeah.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah,
Emoji
I don't
rolling
have
on the
a-
floor laughing.
it
Facts.
sounds like you on the runway about to take off on a 747.
I mean, I had the same problem with that one, my old one, bro.
I just got a new power supply, came in the mail today.
The helmet is sus.
You know, do like my cousin. He got his custom made. He made
Hey,
like a
the landmark over here behind us.
He made a hole where the fan is at, so he could breathe a little bit better.
Oh, they're up under us.
No way. PS4 on his
Yeah,
last
one under
leg.
here, right here. They're right here, bro. On me?
Yep.
Brew
Got
the
him.
PS4 is about to shoot CDs at you.
Yeah. See, they were
I
trying.
plan on custom made in mine too.
They were trying to sneak up while we try to extract.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my cousin got his custom made.
I forgot where I even called in the rope.
That
at.
PS4 power supply is hazardous B.
Oh, rope right here.
Hush.
Oh, we got a dog up top of the stairs.
Oh, that's a player. Player, shit ahead.
I'm taking out NPCs.
Chris Merking M. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji
Track 'em
rolling
to the
on the
right.
floor laughing.
Big
We got
Daddy
another
here.
one straight ahead.
Folded. Melted. GG's, fellas. Just 50%. Oh, it's 51.5% crit chance. Ain't no joke.
Oh, whoa, I hear the vector.
No, it's NPC. I think. Yeah, NPC right here. Yo, we can come up here on top of this little sky bridge and wait for him to come back if you want.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't have no visual back to my back left because of the tree. But I tell you what, if y'all watching that,
I'll watch the back. I'll watch the back. Yeah, I'll watch it back.
All right, last time they came up that right hand side container.
I don't think they're coming back, bro. It's been like this for the past couple days, bro.
Be a suicide mission if they did. But I mean, I give them. At least they tried, you know, right? They've been glitterified.
They're probably like, guys, we're gonna have to find a new server.
Remember, like the other night where we switched servers and ran into the same dude, the one we gave gave us a supply
I see
drop
right
to.
behind us. Yep, yep.
Back toward extraction.
No, right over here where I'm at. I'm pointing straight to them right now. They're hiding behind that cinder block right there.
Left side.
Yep, left side and right side.
Got a tree in the way.
This is the moment I wish I had a freaking sniper right now, bro. Just pick them off from up here.
Can I hit a grenade that far? Nope.
Yo, B, I'm pushing up, bro.
Alright, well, if we do, we need to go together.
Yeah. Right here, on me.
Hit fire! Hit fire! Smack.
Behind us? Behind us?
Another one. Reloading.
Heal up to Diesel. I got you.
One down. Two down.
Grenade out.
They're down.
GG's.
GG, guys. GG. Appreciate it. Strike 3. You're out. Thank you. Thank you for the PvP. Por favor. We can go down this ramp, and if they want to come, then they have to come down the ramp into the dungeon. Yeah, but definitely they're gonna have to. They should realize that's what 3 times they've tried with those same builds with the shields and the vectors and SMGs. That might be the only build they have. So. Tactical Super 90. Alright, I can see both sides of the ramp right here where I'm at.
Okay.
LOL, treat them like pins. See, now they not coming back.
Well, I mean, I hope they do, because I mean, at least it's PvP, right?
I see red. I think they're coming.
Which way?
Straight ahead. Red, straight ahead.
The way we came in?
They farmitos, emoji
right
rolling
well,
on the floor
so
laughing.
your eyes are probably coming from the right.
Is that?
Yep, yeah. I just heard a cam launcher.
I did too. That wasn't y'all?
That what?
I said that wasn't y'all with the chem launcher?
On me?
Nope.
In the front.
Throwing grenade out.
Cover fire. Yeah, they're just throwing grenades. Watch out, watch out. Ted, you're going down.
Oh shit.
Wow, they threw like 4 grenades right there.
I downed one.
Watch it, one's pushing to the I'm right.
Got him.
His shield's down. Be careful.
Got
Watch
all
it,
3
there's
of
one
them.
behind you. One behind you.
Healing up. I got all 3 of these up here. Reloading. Stay alive, stay alive.
Yep. Got him.
Dude, did you see those crits? Those crits on them boys? So when I put up this build later on tonight or first thing tomorrow, this is the gameplay footage y'all gonna need to come check out. Let's see, Ted. What? See, yeah, you're right there. All right. Hey, you want to go for the supply drop and get the special ammo and really piss them off?
Yeah, we could do that.
I bet.
I'll head to it.
TJ.
Easy farmitos, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Leave me alone, NPCs. I just heard a chem launcher again. Was that one of y'all?
No, that wasn't me. Who's behind me?
That's me. I'm directly behind you. Let's hurry up and get this drop so we can get this ammo. Oh, it hadn't even fell yet.
Dudes getting clapped hard. Now I know why I'm a bully. I get it from RELENTLESSxRG, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, I'm getting beat up by a shock baton, bitch.
Oh, they came back.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm on the right hand side of it. There's still you can pick me up if you come around the other side, and if he holds them off, if Ted holds.
NPC.
Yeah, he's coming specifically to finish me off.
They
See,
keep fighting same way instead of pushing together
I just
aggressive.
killed myself. What a dumbass,
yeah,
bro.
he caught. I was getting my ass beat up by a chick with baton, right? And that was the only way he could catch me. Look, Chatterbox Spectre, Chatterbox Spectre.
Oh my god, I think I killed 2 guys with the freaking specialist, bro.
I was getting my ass beat by a baton chick.
Yeah, I was getting shot by NPCs too from behind, bro.
I was trying to heal up and couldn't.
Yeah, you destroyed them with that grenade launcher.
Oh, I thought I did, yeah.
Loading in. Hope to get same server. What DZ?
South. No, we're at east. You want to go for that other supply drop straight ahead?
Do whatever, bro. I don't care.
Just grab it before they get the same idea and want to get retribution.
Oh my god. My mom's wilding.
NPC. Yeah, they're going for the drop. I got one directly in front of me.
I'm going to you right now.
You got on the ropes, Mr. Jabba Jr.
Yo, Ted, if I would have never killed myself with that freaking my own specialist, bro, I think we would have went manhunt.
Start calling you a suicide bomber.
Yeah, we would have.
Cause I put on
Duck,
armor
what is
plate.
community name? Did not
took
see
out the
you.
one that had defender drone for me, and the other one I had him down.
Our community's name is Goriila Nation. That's our clan name.
Goriila Nation.
RGN.
Goriila Nation. RGN.
On the ropes, the new backpack meta emoji okay hand with medium light skin tone.
I don't know, because I don't have... Oh, crap. I don't have on the ropes on, and I still hit hard.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I'm hitting 35k with my LMG.
No member wise. I am in the community already. Haha.
No, member... He's talking about member-wise. You hear Relentless?
Yep. All right, I got it. He was trying to get it, but I got it.
You hear Relentless? Fink is talking no member-wise. He's talking about member-wise. Not RGN, he's talking about member-wise.
Oh, how many members?
No, he's saying... He just said no member-wise. I'm in the community already. I think what he's trying to say, like... Fink, if I'm not mistaken, you're trying to say for, like, the clan you talking about?
I did not see Dub's name to add to friend.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, he said he couldn't find you to add to friend.
Could be smacking for
on
390
PS4 you talking
emoji
about?
flexed biceps with medium skin tone. 35 still good though.
Yeah, Fink, are you saying you trying to find him on PSN?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to find you on PSN.
You know what? My settings are probably I gotta fix my settings ever since that shit happened last time with the PS4 network.
Oh, yours is on private too?
Yeah, because I didn't want nobody hacking my shit. So send me your PSN Fink, and
Yeah,
I'll send you a friend request right now.
Yeah, you can drop your PSN in the chat.
Just join RELENTLESSxRG.
No, but just send me Fink. Send me your PSN through the chat, and I'll send you a friend request. No worries.
Oh, I got my settings on private too, Tommy.
Yeah, I gotta change mine.
But yeah, if you can...
ThinkFiend13.
ThinkFiend 13.
Let me see. ThinkFiend 13. Alright, I got you. I'll send you a friend request right now.
Camille, what you did to me.
I just got up.
But I had it working where it wasn't up high.
Hey, Ted.
Yeah, what up?
I do appreciate you being honest on that community post, though.
Oh yeah, all the time.
He deleted 8 other people's comment that was defending me.
Well, some people can't handle the truth. Like when you bashing a player,
I mean,
some creator, and somebody come in and actually got proof. Yeah, they don't like that.
Nice. I did join Tommy.
yeah, I mean, it ain't like, I mean, how many worse things can a person be called other than a bot? Like, really? You that sensitive?
Right.
Hey, Fink, I just sent you
That
a
didn't even
request,
pertain
bro.
to him.
Ah, there you go.
Do what, Ted?
He was getting salty over something that didn't even pertain to him.
Yeah, I know. And to
I
say,
mean,
this is not an exposed bid,
Hey.
but yet that's exactly what it was. But it backfired on him. But hey, by using my name, that video got more views than the last 5 of his it did. But nah, I mean,
I used to kill that
Raid
guy
is
a lot
update
in
coming
freaking
tomorrow,
conflict
right?
and, skirmish in D1, bro.
no, raid is not the update that's coming tomorrow. That's just maintenance coming tomorrow. The raid will not be till next week.
Thinskin. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it, man. Thanks, bro.
Nah, but I mean, despite all that, you know, I don't want no drama. I don't have no ill will toward dude. I wasn't trying to be
He's
toxic,
soft like ice cream. Mad he got clapped in TD1.
but he also got to realize that even though he's a content creator, he's still got to treat people like people, regardless whether they're other content creators or not. You can't just talk down to everybody you come in contact with just because you think you know everything. All right, I'm gonna fast travel up here to the top, right above us. One tip top, the landmark turn red.
I saw server maintenance tomorrow. Why, man?
These guys here real quick.
Yeah, it's just regular server maintenance tomorrow. Because this is the final week of the PTS, so the actual update won't come till next week, when after the week 3 of the PTS is done.
Maybe next week, Ski.
Yeah, they haven't given no specific exact date, but typically after the 3rd week, like they scheduled the PTS for 3 weeks.
They said that the patch will drop early next week.
Yeah, so right after PTS is over is just like in the past, like division stuff.
Maybe Tuesday. MOG thinking face.
They go through all 3 weeks and then drop it the very following week, the week after the final week of PTS.
Hopefully.
I believe it was, yeah, it's this one right here beside us. Yeah, down this to the right. It's this landmark that they were at. Wonder if they went upstairs.
Then raid soon after.
Yep.
They cleared this one, so they either going to the extraction.
No,
or the
they up
campus.
here. They up here. They up top.
Yeah, they're probably gonna drop the patch early next week. Maybe, who knows? They'll probably give a surprise for everybody
Hey,
on
look,
Monday. Who
There's
knows?
they are 5 up here.
Monday, Tuesday. Chris,
DZI
you
didn't
never
you
know.
see people's go rouge they
Just
kill
to,
me
like,
the desk glitch server.
Unless
Make
I'm
people happy,
miscounting.
I guess.
1, 2, 3.
You know, like, let's just put it out there so see if they get happy. But I don't know. Let's see how the PvP changes. Cause
On your back.
Maybe occupied.
they flagged up on you guys.
Yep.
Drop one. His teammate came and got him with the vector.
Yeah, I got one now.
Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah, up top. You're up top. All right. You're upstairs, right, Relentless?
Yep.
All right. Coming.
Yeah, getting pinched now. I hit the dude twice and it didn't give him no damage to when I smacked him twice and he had no health. But yeah, I killed one and then there was, I don't know, one was just sitting back in the
Shit.
Yeah, one was just
Next
sitting
week
back
the
in the
new
corner.
patch, then the following week raid.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to chat and think at
That's
the
cool.
same
Let's
time.
go. We'll regroup and come back.
Oh, one
You
of
could go perma white rogue and just beam the next player you see. But you usually get alerted to S rogue agent nearby.
Yeah.
They're still over here.
Well, I sent one of their boys back to the checkpoint, him and his little vector chatterbox.
Oh, they're running.
Of course they run.
One was behind you.
Yeah, he was hiding off in that room, and I thought meleeing the dude twice would have finished him off. Apparently not.
I got another one down over here.
Got him. Got one.
Y'all still upstairs or down?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Jazz down, bro.
That is community development
Yeah.
has to
Shield was
fix
gonna
these.
protect him.
You don't want that. Let me get them cupcakes.
I just came up the rope. So
54% assault rifle
ILL
damage.
join in on the fun if you have room for more. My server is empty but searching. If it's occupied they can just shoot you ski.
hey, N-Dub, you got Fink Fiend? You can send him an invite if you want to. He can be our 4th.
Yeah, let me send it.
End up's gonna send it out, Fink.
Is he on right now?
Yeah, he's on.
Oh yeah, he is.
Word. Think they have an open spot.
Alright,
What
what's
I
up,
was
guys?
telling you to join.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
How you doing?
Chilling, thing. What's up, man?
Nada. Thanks for inviting me in.
All right, when I'm coming back, they're
What's
on
good,
me.
homie?
They're on me. All three are on.
They're on
me.
you.
Yep, they all just came out.
I'm coming back up the rope.
Alright, I'm going to you guys. I'm just checking something out in the chat.
Yeah, they're right below me.
I like Division 1 is good, 2 is bad. I go clean landmark, I die, my level go low and every
They're gonna
time.
be coming up through here, guys.
Yeah, they went rogue. I think they did. It looked like they.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Well, y'all want to go down and greet them?
Yeah, we could go down through here. My God, I swear.
Hey, fellers, how y'all doing?
Peekaboo.
Y'all about to get glitterfied. Look at there, Chatterbox SMG, Chatterbox SMG, Chatterbox SMG.
We gotta do it safe. We gotta do it smart, cause I think the what up? Yeah, the checkpoint's
NPC are
right
op
here.
and if 2 ski need to
So-
go with players, I guess. They re-lowering the XP loss to
Focus on
3.5
this guy,
with
I'ma
the
throw a
patch
grenade.
next week.
Flag it up. Flag it up.
Gotcha.
It is
One
currently
down.
9-0 on the
Two
ODZ.
down. Well, no, he's almost down. Watch it, Relentless. Watch it. Other guy's down.
He down.
He on the floor.
The checkpoint can shoot you on this side. Get on the other
Yeah,
side.
that's
It
what.
won't shoot you.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah, no,
just
no.
kind of like popping shots. Them crits be nasty.
Just kill them, they easy farmitos.
This black market AK melted that dude.
Yeah, if I can hit all 4 shots and all 4 be crits with my aim, then yeah, I can down and finish off with 4 shot.
Watch the flank to the right. They're probably going around.
Watch them turrets. If you stay on them that left side corner, that turret can pop you. The right side, you're
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Just kill him.
Yeah, the right side of that hallway, you're good. Just the left side, the turrets can pop you.
He's down.
Throw that nade.
My bleed killed him out.
Yo,
Nice.
Relentless, watch your back over here, because I see some red.
Yeah, they're just sitting up there at checkpoint. I'd say give them room and let them funnel into the hallway, and we can beam them when they turn that corner or get on that corner.
Alright, I'm coming y'all way.
Solo is Division 2. I never play PvP. I like Poe is good. The
Thanks,
Throwing a
shot.
grenade out. I'm throwing a grenade.
Oh, going in for the kill, boys. Going in.
Got you
Melted.
back.
Turret got me. Turret got me. Bastards.
One down.
Yeah, I'm healing up.
PvP good when you
Grenade
find
got 'em.
players to kill.
Nope.
Yep, see that turret? I stayed and tried to do them pop shots too many times. Turret got me. That dude tried to pop it, NPC straight down the hall.
NPC. Ted, back up. Those NPCs. Back up over here.
See, they just want to toss grenades.
Nah, he should have never killed the NPC so he could go after him.
Do I have the right
Damn,
grenades?
I'm missing that
I
Rockets
do
and
not.
Warriors game, bro. Grenade out.
LMG, where is Excoid drop?
One is down. Oh, one was almost down.
Back up so they can come out.
Nah, they like tossing grenades. Down.
He's down.
He's getting picked up.
Push.
Box.
I died. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Go, 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 go.
He's down. Pick him up. They all down.
Yeah. Oh shit, my bad.
I would have sacrificed myself for the team.
I'm an Aztec warrior. Aye.
Alright, where we going?
Let's go get it off. Piss him off. That's what I say. Get it off. Piss him off.
Let's go, Ted on me.
Dropping them boy with the merciless.
Fink, what are you running, Fink? Is he in the chat? I mean, you have a mic?
He was talking a while ago.
Yeah. He probably muted. Probably thinks he's not muted. Probably talking and we can't hear him.
Hey, think if you're still in chat, we can't hear you. All right, pop in the box.
You should level it, bro.
Oh, we about to go for the 3-peat. Yeah, behind us, behind us.
There's a couple of them.
And we off. We off. Save your ammo.
Oh, okay, damn. I was about to say, why my shit's not doing no damage?
Yeah, cause he was surely about to die.
Yeah.
All right, Vitor, Maverick, guess what? You just got glitterified. Oh, stop. Talk to the hand. They're waiting for the defender drones to come back.
He about to get
Shoot
hit by a
them all.
grenade. Look at that.
Yeah,
No,
everybody. It's to prove a
Kill
point.
them
That,
again.
like, just because you slap on the Vector life stealing build, if you're still no good at PvP, not being derogatory toward them, if you don't have the PvP skills
Easy
to utilize
farmitos.
to that build to its full potential, then you're not gonna do any good with it. That somebody that actually knows how to PvP with a better, even a less superior build can still just wipe you.
Plus how we kept him at a distance.
Oh, I'd
All right, come on.
I'd ran up on
Let's
him.
go. Let's flag up. Come on.
Yeah,
One left.
we got 3 right
Two
here.
left. 3.
Are we flagging?
If you want.
Perfect time. NPCs are right there. Perfect time. Flagging up. Watch the vector guy to the right. That Maverick guy's pushing up.
Grenade over.
I got the NPC behind us.
I'm out of grenades.
Yeah, me too.
He's still over there hiding in cover.
Dude, why is my guy not in cover?
One flanking behind you, to your left, to your left,
Flanking.
to your left. Yep. I got the right. Watch that left.
I got him.
Another one flanking
He got
around.
him last. Yep.
I got him down.
He's dead.
One more. Appreciate that heal for. Appreciate you. Alright, let's get out of these NPCs. Oh, there's NPCs right there too.
Yo, Nightbot's wilding, bro. Why is Nightbot holding key message on hold for
I don't
review?
know. I don't know.
Anyone you see, kill them all and easy.
Nightbot tripping tonight.
You gotta give her that D, bro.
I mean, I can't really configure her exactly with all the updated settings and go really in depth with it until I get that PC. It's all just being stuck by... Where y'all at?
Ew. Oh, damn. You're all the way up there. Shit.
Yeah, I was just getting away from those NPCs.
I did hear him say that.
But yeah, as soon as I get that PC in like 2 weeks, then I'm going to be setting everything up. OBS, everything. Oh, really? My aim is horrible. Remember that checkpoint, they can come down that other alley. NPCs. But they're far out the way.
They must be changing their bills or something.
Nah, they hadn't changed their builds the last 6 times they died. They changed it now, it's a little too late. I got delta'd.